Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I do hope you're doing well. Well, what can I say? We are in the era of time of complete chaos and problems. And Otis, try this. Eat my lotion. No. But we are in an issue right now that we have got to get under control. Well, at least Meghan is trying to get under control. Girlfriend is just beside herself, scared, afraid, fuming mad about the numbers around her as ever. And this new situation that is becoming more prevalent around losing their titles has got both Harry and Meghan on the edge. And I'm just going to break it down and just kind of tell you what it is. It just does not look good for them. That's just the downright facts of the matter. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, and we're going to talk about that. All right, so let's get into it. So what is going on, might you say? What is going on? Well, there were some numbers that came out that talked about the traffic to Meghan's website as ever. And there was traffic reported around Gwyneth Paltrow's website. And the numbers to Meghan's site has been very dismal, around 700,000. And the traffic on average going towards Gwyneth's Goop is around 2.1 million. And so there's a lot more people that are visiting the website of Goop than Meghan's as ever. And this has got her really upset. Not only that, she is going down in terms of the products. The products are just not where she had hoped they would be in terms of sales. And with this new information around losing titles, Meghan can see her world crumbling. And Harry is in the background trying to get some money going. Today he's in Canada talking at this real estate event summit. And it is just so shady what they have to do now to get out of this situation that they're currently in. Because the reality is they're both in a panic. And this new news around the titles, how this is like hanging over them like an impending disaster, is not helping the matter. So let's just look at what that is, because this right here has been the crux of why they are so on edge lately. Because the divorce is coming, I believe, but there's a lot of talk in the background around the marriage of Harry and Meghan and how they're trying to keep up a united front, but it's hard to do. It's difficult for them to try to maintain. It just looks like a soap opera. I mean, the Windsors, the ex-royals, are literally a part of a reality show. We are seeing more and more things come out that looks like the imitation of royal life is just, it keeps going and going and going. Okay? Now, the episode, the way I look at this imitation of royal life, is not going to end until we have our final scene. And that final scene, if you've seen if you've seen the movie, then you know that final scene of the imitation of royal life is tragic. And I think that's when the movie ended, because that's when the depth of the sacrifice that was made by the young girl in that movie was made, when she came to see her mother, and it was too late. And I think there's a lot of things for Harry and Meghan, for that matter, it's going to be too late for anything to get to where you want to be in your life if you don't make right before your parents are no longer here. And both Harry and Meghan are living this nightmare because they're trying to maintain a united front, knowing full well there are more important things that they need to take care of before it's too late. And that's why this is It's just so much drama for them. Because this is what is happening. This is what is going to happen, that they know is going to happen. There is going to be a title massacre. Prince William is not playing. They are going to lose their titles. There is going to be a serious purge of titles, folks. There is going to be some renovations around titles. There's going to be a renovation of the monarchy. These titles are going to be seriously axed from a lot of people that have them currently. And Meghan and Harry have come to realize that this is going to happen to them. It's not a matter of if it will happen. It's a matter of when. And we know the when is going to be when Prince William is king. That is the win of the purging of these titles. Because they're saying that when William is at the top of this head of the monarchy, he is going to get rid of Harry and Meghan's titles. That is the top thing at his list. And one thing you really have to look at, they're even planning the funeral of King Charles. They plan these things well in advance. So the planning of Harry and Meghan losing their titles has already occurred. This is already in the mix of happenings in terms of planning. And so they have gotten this information some kind of way. They have been afforded some information that has really put them on notice. They're saying that Prince William wants Harry and Meghan erased from the royal family and its privileges. This is the information that has come down the pike. And if you're William, that is exactly what you would expect him to say, considering everything that has happened. We're not talking about a race where quietly set to the side or discouraged from using. No, a race get to kicking, go kick rocks, get to stepping. We don't want you no more. Trying to find a way to really get Harry and Meghan out from being anywhere close to royal privileges or around royalty in terms of your family. You are distant. You are exiled. You are across the pond. You are way, way, way over there in that foreign country kind of a thing. They're saying that William is really irritated with what happened with Prince William, with Prince Harry, and writing of the book Spare. He is really irritated with Meghan and her continued use of her using her title, marketing her title. This Harper's Bazaar story that came out where she's being announced as the Duchess of Sussex. All this news that has come out with Meghan using her title has really infuriated William, to the point where he has been given the motive to really move forward with his plan to get rid of these titles. Most recently, what happened today? We know that the former Prince Andrew, we know that he lost his title, but he lost 2 more titles today. He was formerly Prince Andrew, formerly Duke of York, formerly respected, and he is continuing to lose his titles. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor has now been stripped of membership in the Order of the Garter and Knight Grand Cross of Royal Victorian Order. These were the last shiny honors that he had left, and the monarchy walked in nope, absolutely not. Not today. It's all going to be gone. And that's what happened. We know this comes after he had been told to leave Royal Lodge, this 30-room huge estate. And this move has now been delayed until February. And Harry was watching all of this and seeing that Andrew is still losing more and more. And Harry's looking for real, you can do that? For real, you can just take the title away? What? I mean, he is in a panic. He is going to lose everything. For what? For what? Because you wanted to marry this woman. I mean, really, it doesn't even make sense that you have lost so much. You clearly don't understand the privilege that you had, that you now have given up so much because you thought you didn't have anything, and now the realization is, yeah, I had a lot. Then it's going to be too late. Insiders are saying that Harry is shaking in his boots. He is shaking and upset, scared, in a panic over losing his title as Prince. And the idea that Prince William is going to go like almost like today's like off with his head kind of a thing. That's what it is. It's the modern day off with his head. Off with the titles. Be gone with you, titles. And Harry is like in a panic over it. And Meghan is even more of a panic because she knows she is relying heavily on these titles so that she can help sell her jams, which we see has not been going so well. And we know that Meghan is still continuing to use her HRH. And I said also the reason why she is having herself be announced as the Duchess of Sussex is that she's trying to grind into the American public, the people. She is the Duchess of Sussex, so that anything that William may do later will be seen as a retaliation or something that is very harsh to do to Meghan, since she has been using it so heavily, and to then take it away from her can look very, she thinks, very poorly on William if she's really making people understand that she is the Duchess of Sussex, the Duchess of Sussex, the Duchess of Sussex. Like any and every way she can use it, she's going to use it because she's trying to really get in to the idea that this is who her identity is. And she's trying to make a strong case for if it's ever taken away from her. And this is why you are hearing about her having said that she is the Duchess of Sussex, and why it was in the Harper's Bazaar story. This is a plan that Meghan has to try to intimidate William from doing anything to take away the title. We have Andrew's title's gone, honors gone, the mansion he's going to be packing, although it is slightly delayed. Harry allegedly terrified of future banishment, Meghan using HRH like a brand logo, and William reportedly planning on the future of the monarchy to look completely different when he takes the reins. And it looks like Archie and Lilibet gonna lose their titles before they can even spell title. I mean, before you even understand what a title is, you're going to not have that title. That is the plan, I believe, for William. And they're also saying that Eugenie and Beatrice are possibly also on the chopping block. Like, chop, chop. No more titles for you either. Get to skipping. Like, there's a big deal happening behind the palace walls around these titles. They are going to make a big change when William steps on the throne. So the final takeaway, the Windsors are giving us a bunch of drama, suspense, family problems. We are still caught up in our royal dilemma and drama of the imitation of royal life. And if these reports are true, the year 2030 could very well look like Welcome to the British Royal Family, starring William, Catherine, and absolutely no one else. Stay tuned. We'll be back with another episode and the outcome of these titles being stripped much later. But what happened with Prince Harry today in Canada and his speech, I will be talking about that in my next video. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all, of course, in my next video. Cheerio.